Welcome to the captivating universe of Dune, a saga crafted by the imaginative mind of Frank Herbert. From the beginning, Herbert's work was steeped in a rich tapestry of inspiration, drawing from a range of influences that blend science, religion, and ecology. As we embark on this journey, we'll uncover his exploration of a future rife with political intrigue and the eternal struggle over resources. At the heart of Herbert's epic lies a conflict set on Arrakis, a desert planet that holds the galaxy's most valuable resource, spice. The protagonist, young Paul Atreides, finds himself caught in a web of power, tradition, and destiny. As his family's legacy unfurls, Paul faces choices that will shape the future of the known universe, blending personal evolution with far-reaching consequences. Throughout this video, we will delve deeper into the rich narratives and complex characters that inhabit Herbert's Dune. We'll examine Paul's transformation amidst the backdrop of the unforgiving Arrakis, explore the esoteric Bene Gesserit's influences, and unravel the labyrinth of power struggles driving the plot. Join us as we journey through the depths of one of the greatest sagas ever told. Our journey begins with the House Atreides, as they embark on a monumental journey to their new fiefdom, Arrakis, known popularly as Dune. Paul Atreides, the young heir, travels alongside his parents, Duke Leto and Lady Jessica, to undertake a task fraught with peril and opportunity. This stark desert world, crucial for its spices that are the lifeblood of the known universe, is a place of beauty and treachery. Their landing on Arrakis marks the beginning of a series of challenging events. Paul, sharp-eyed and contemplative, surveys his surroundings, feeling the weight of his destiny. The sands of Arrakis stretch infinitely, reflecting a harsh yet enchanting environment that waits with secrets and dangers buried deep. Arrakis, though rich with spice, is a world of relentless heat and political intrigue. Within their stronghold, Duke Leto Atreides confronts strategic decisions and a potential cataclysmic web set by the insidious Baron Harkonnen. This scheming rival plots from afar to reclaim Arrakis and eliminate the Atreides, weaving an intricate plot that threatens their very survival. Paul watches closely, learning how leadership involves balancing wisdom and courage. Secretly, Jessica, with her Bene Gesserit training, senses the lurking dangers entwined with Paul's foretold extraordinary path. She understands that this is the stage upon which great stories of survival and heroism will be written. As Paul is drawn into his tumultuous future, his identity is tested in ways that transcend mere power struggles. The legendary test of the Gom Jabbar sees Paul strapped with unimaginable pain, proving his humanity beyond instinct. His endurance in the trial, orchestrated by the Reverend Mother Mohiam, echoes far beyond the confines of House Atreides. This moment, pivotal and prophetic, marks the turning of wheels in the great machinery of fate. Observing closely is Jessica, knowing her son's trial intertwines with a prophecy, the emergence of Muad'Dib. From here, Paul embarks on the path of the Kwisatz Haderach, steering into a future teeming with both hope and peril. Hidden within the corridors of power and deceit, Baron Harkonnen plots his betrayal of House Atreides, in league with the coldly calculating Emperor. The trap is set with deception at its core, unraveling the threads of trust and loyalty that Duke Leto had carefully woven around his family and allies. Under the guise of imperial support, the Atreides are ensnared. Obliged by throne and duty, Duke Leto is blindsided by the insidious double-cross led by allies with treacherous tongues. The relentless Sardaukar warriors, symbols of imperial might, reinforce the Harkonnens' foul machinations, laying siege to the ducal hold. The assault is fierce and fast, breaching the defenses. Inside the heart of his residence, Duke Leto faces his captors. Betrayed by his trusted confidant, Dr. Yu, the Duke is ensnared in a deadly gambit, a testament to ambitions dark and merciless. Yet within defeat, a glimmer of hope. In his final act of defiance, Leto unleashes a trap of his own, with poison seeping through the air. Even as he embraces his end, his thoughts are of his son Paul and Lady Jessica, his family, who must escape into the vast and treacherous deserts of Arrakis. His death is an emblem of courage, kindled in the fires of hopelessness. Fleeing under the cloak of darkness, Paul and Jessica make their way into the arid expanse of sand and stars. The desert is a merciless guardian and an ally, hiding them from prying eyes while testing their ingenuity and resolve. Here, every step is a close dance with danger. The spice in the air whispers to Paul, igniting his senses and broadening his awareness. This hallucinogenic presence weaves a tapestry of possibilities and foresight. It beckons him towards an uncertain destiny, yet offers him visions that transcend the boundaries of time and space. Together, mother and son confront this daunting solitude, harnessing their inner strength against the relentless winds of fate that whirl around them. The burning sands of Arrakis, unforgiving yet full of life, become a sanctuary for Paul Atreides and his mother, Jessica. They find not just refuge among the Fremen, but a new home, embraced by Stilgar, the charismatic and resilient leader of the desert-dwelling tribe. As they are welcomed, Paul and Jessica must immerse themselves in the Fremen's ancient traditions, learning their methods and secrets of survival in the harsh desert environment. The life they once knew morphs into something new and challenging. Paul, once a nobleman, now adapts to the rhythm of a new life, learning to navigate the sands and the silent warrior ways of the Fremen. Here, water is sacred, and the bonds of community are stitched with threads of resilience and honor. Amidst the desert's timeless silence, Paul's journey takes a pivotal turn. He no longer clings to his former identity. Instead, he embraces a powerful new persona born from the sands, Muad'Dib. The Fremen speak of prophecy, and within their legends, Paul feels the stirrings of destiny. In Chani, Paul finds more than an ally. He finds a spirit as strong and indomitable as the desert itself. Together, they explore a deeper understanding of responsibility and leadership among the Fremen. The distance between Paul the Noble and Muad'Dib the myth erodes as they traverse the mystic echoes of this storied land. In the depths of the Sietch, where the Fremen gather under torchlight, alliances form with purpose and intent. Paul stands among them, embodying their hopes, and calls forth a new era of unity. Revered as Muad'Dib, his vision lights the way towards transforming tribal bonds into a powerful force that can challenge even the mightiest of foes. Stilgar, representing the trust and wisdom of his people, stands by Paul's side as a steadfast ally. He recognizes Paul's burgeoning prescience and the unique role he is destined to fulfill. Together, they plan and dream under the desert sky, ready to make their visions a reality amidst the shifting sands of Arrakis. In this mirage of hope, Paul's metamorphosis blooms into the promise of a new dawn. Under the endless sky of Arrakis, the winds of change gather power. Paul Atreides, transformed into the mythical Muad'Dib, stands poised on the brink of an inevitable confrontation. Before him lies a landscape both haunting and empowering, a perfect battleground against the encroaching Harkonnen forces led by the tyrannical Baron. With each passing moment, Paul harnesses his inner strength, cultivating a vision that sees through the echoes of time. His awareness expands, subtle plans twisting into grand strategies. The time to strike against the oppression that has crippled his lineage draws close, and the Fremen stand ready, united by purpose and by their faith in Paul's leadership. In the unexpected twist of fate, allies return from beyond the veil of assumed loss. Gurney Halleck, weathered by war and chasing whispers of survival, finds himself face to face with an old bond, Paul Atreides, believed lost to the desert sands. Their reunion is more than camaraderie. It is a merging of shared goals and renewed loyalties. As they embrace, beneath the surface lies the understanding of the path forward. Paul speaks not only as a friend, but as a leader reborn, and Gurney listens with a heart renewed by hope and steadfast determination. Their plans crystallize, fueled by the mirrored hatred for the Harkonnens and the Emperor's grasping hand, solidifying the fortitude required for the storm they intend to unleash. Within the heart of the Fremen Sietch, the air pulses with purpose. Paul, embraced as Muad'Dib, commands the gathered, laying foundations for a rebellion that will echo throughout history. His voice steady, his mind keen with prescience, he outlines plans to dismantle the pillars of the Emperor's power. Each word carries weight, crafting a vision of liberation poised against the shadows that have long oppressed the people of Dune. In the whispers of the spice-laden air, the Fremen's belief in Paul is solidified, forming a river of strength ready to carve its path through the stones of tyranny. They prepare for a storm, ready to fight under the banner of a leader who embodies their long-held dreams and unfurling potential. The moment has arrived, a grand confrontation in the regal halls of the Emperor's court on Arrakis. Paul Atreides, transformed and determined as Muad'Dib, steps forward to challenge Emperor Shaddam IV. Their eyes lock, a silent clash of worlds as tensions ripple through the opulent chamber that stands as a testament to imperial power. Those gathered, cloaked in regalia and authority, feel the looming tide of change encroaching upon them. The Emperor's might, once unchallenged, finds itself questioned by the emergent legend embodied in Paul. Amidst indignant whispers and palpable anticipation, an ancient order teeters on the edge of upheaval. Enter the arena of combat, where fate intertwines with the sharp edges of daggers. Here, Muad'Dib faces Feyd Rautha in a duel that echoes the eons-old contests of power and survival. As their weapons clash, it's a dance of life and death, every move a calculated testament to training and strategy. Feyd Rautha, agile and cunning, seeks dominion through force, but Paul, calm and prescient, reads the threads of possibility, asserting his dominance not just over his foe but over the narrative they inhabit. With each strike and parry, a new chapter unfolds, till Paul's decisive move signals an end. The duel concludes not only with victory over Feyd, but with a statement of Paul's unyielding claim to destiny. As the dust of battle settles, Paul Atreides surveys the horizon that he is now entrusted to shape. No longer merely Muad'Dib of the desert, he stands as a beacon heralding a new dawn for Arrakis. Before the assembled leaders, he voices a vision that transcends survival, reaching towards transformation and unity. The balance of power shifts as Paul's utterances of strategy and peace ripple through the gathered throng like an awakening. He discards tyranny's legacy, wreathing the sands of Arrakis with a promise of renewal. Despite personal losses, the myth shines brighter than the man, settling into history as the cycle of past and present threads itself anew, wrapped in the woven cloth of destiny and hope. As we draw this journey to a close, let us take a moment to admire the genius of Frank Herbert, the mastermind behind Dune. His creation transcends a simple narrative, masterfully weaving rich themes of power inequity, ecological balance, and the hero's fraught path. Within these pages, Paul's evolution encapsulates the essence of prophecy entwined with human flaws, a microcosm of Herbert's cautionary tale. Dune's impact on science fiction has been monumental, inspiring generations with its profound exploration of future possibilities and challenges. It sheds light on the seductive dangers of power and the enduring spirit that seeks justice and equality. This novel stands as both a triumph in storytelling and a compelling reflection on humanity's potential to rise, adapt, and lead. Thus echoes the legacy of Muad'Dib, steering the sands of Arrakis and enthralling the hearts and minds of its readers worldwide. Thank you for journeying with us into the captivating epic that is Dune.